So January 6th is now the new 9/11. I kid you not, folks. Did you see this ceremony this morning on the steps of the Capitol? All these members of the House of Representatives were there. And Hakeem Jeffries, who's up against McCarthy, he gave this speech, the oratory. Nancy Pelosi was there. She had the sniffle. She couldn't keep her teeth in. She was doing one of these numbers. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As we mark this solemn occasion of that fateful day, 9/11. I mean, January 6th. I mean, 9/11. What day is it? Did I retire? Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Seriously. And they said the Pledge of Allegiance. All of a sudden, these people love America. Wait a minute, I thought America was racist, sexist, homophobic. Didn't like immigrants. So I'm going to go through this speech here that Hakeem Jeffries gave. And they had this woman pastor out there who looks like a lesbian. No knock on lesbians, because I'm gay myself. But come on, man. And they call this hallowed ground the citadel of democracy. So let's get to this. And for the sake of copyright, I'm going to keep the volume down here. I've got the closed captioning on, but the closed captioning is running a little slow here. So just bear with me as we go through this. Today, members of the House of Representatives, in a bipartisan way, pause in solemn recognition of the violent attack on the Capitol that occurred 2 years ago, January 6, 2021. They're joined by the families of several heroic officers who were there that day to protect the citadel of democracy, who gave their lives. Well, nobody lost their life that day except Ashley Babbitt, who was a Trump supporter, who was shot by a Capitol police officer, Hakeem Jeffries. We're gathered here to honor their memory, protect the Constitution, and we have deep gratitude for their efforts, for their heroism. Again, tremendous bravery. That word bravery. Who defended us at the citadel of democracy. As a result of the events of January 6th, that fateful day, and these heroic officers, 5 of them who lost their lives, but nobody lost their life on January 6th except Ashley Babbitt, who was a Trump supporter. I need to emphasize that. Bookmark it, check mark it, whatever you want to do. Police officer who lost his life defending the Capitol on April 2nd. Well, wait a minute. I thought that this took place on January 6, 2021. Now, are you talking about Hakeem Jeffries that months later this guy died? So you just contradicted yourself in this speech.
2021. 140
officers were seriously injured. Have we seen the pictures of these officers' injuries? Just asking. Many more will forever be scarred. With a nice fat pension to boot, mind you. I mean, we are talking about the Capitol Police. The bloodthirsty violence of the insurrectionist mob. You are now an insurrectionist mob. Those of you who showed up at the Capitol to just walk around and take selfies, that's hardly an insurrection, Mr. Jeffries. We stand here today with our democracy intact because of those officers. And they clap, and they cheer, and they clap, and they cheer. You go, Congress. You go. The violent insurrectionist attempted to halt the peaceful transfer of power. A cornerstone of our republic. Well, wait a minute. I thought you just said that this was a democracy. You call this the citadel of our democracy, the shrine of our democracy. Is it a democracy? Is it a republic? The truth is, folks, we live in a federal or constitutional republic where the states are supposed to have all the power.
They failed.
But you failed. You insurrectionists, you failed.
Of the United States Capitol Police,
Because of the efforts of the United States Capitol Police,
the Metropolitan Police Department,
the Metropolitan Police Department,
officers who fought heroically to defend our
who fought heroically and bravely with their bravery to defend the United States Capitol and defend our democracy.
will never forget their sacrifice.
We'll never forget their sacrifice.
Never forget this day.
We will never forget this day.
It is now my honor to yield to our Speaker of
So now he hands the mic over to Nancy Pelosi as she wipes her brow, has the sniffles, can't keep her teeth in, she's licking her lips.
and resilience. Nancy
She was resilient that day.
Pelosi.
Courageous and resilient. Her strength will carry us through the next election. Well, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like Nancy Pelosi has much strength left. I'm kind of ad-libbing a little bit here, having a little bit of fun.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leader.
Thank you for having your first official public act be one.
The ass kicking here is just unbelievable. But I'm not asking, ass kissing. Sorry. Maybe we should go kick some asses in Washington. What do you think? Don't let YouTube hear that, okay? No, I meant ass. The ass kissing is unbelievable here.
To be a moment of
And no, YouTube, I don't want to start a second insurrection in Washington, D.C. And it was an insurrection.
reflection, a time of reflection and gratitude.
A time of reflection. And they're going to ring the bell. They're going to ring the bell and they're saying the names of these officers who were injured or who died that day, although Ashley Babbitt was the only person who died on January 6th. Just keep that in mind.
I associate myself, as I'm sure all of our colleagues gathered here, with your remarks.
Associated myself here with all of you and my colleagues and, all this butt kissing.
The January 6th insurrection shook our republic.
The January 6th insurrection shook our republic to the core.
For many in the Congress and across our country, the physical, psychological,
The physical and psychological wounds
yet from the
will last long.
horror sprang
The horror.
perils. Law enforcement
But from that horror and those unspeakable scars that will never go away, there was heroism, bravery.
heroes confronted the insurrectionists
They confronted the insurrectionist
to protect the Capitol,
to protect the Capitol. I can't stop laughing, folks. This is too funny.
Congress, and our Constitution.
Protecting Congress. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to be protecting this thing we call the United States. The people who represent the United States, which is us. You people are supposed to represent us. That's what we're supposed to be protecting.
With great respect and admiration.
Great respect and admiration.
By the families this morning. Thank you to the families.
And of course, all these families are joined in this solemn occasion as they're going to ring the bell and say the names of all these officers who were injured or died that day on January 6, 1/6/21.
For considering us worthy to share your grief. To
We are worthy to share your grief. You see the self-aloftment here, if I can say that.
your loss. When we had the gold medal ceremony,
We're better than you, but we understand your loss. When we have the gold medal ceremony, which Biden, by the way, is planning to do today, he's going to give these medals, these gold medals, to people who were brave on January 6th, who fought against the insurrectionists to protect this democracy, their shrine, their citadel.
this honor the Congress can bestow.
The highest honor the Congress can bestow. Why don't you send an honor my way? Why don't I get a medal? I'm out here fighting the good fight. All of us here on YouTube trying to make a positive influence in this thing we call the United States. Nobody's giving us any credit. You people in D.C., you are so full of it.
Your acceptance of that gold medal in honor of your family
The acceptance of that gold medal means so much to us. Thank you. Thank you.
members' courage brought
There we go with courage and bravery again.
muster to the men.
Okay, so the speech goes on and on and on. This thing lasted, I think, for about 20 minutes or so. Let me get to the part where they ring the bell. Now, I don't want to do the names here, but let's see if they ring the bell here. And they're having their moment of silence. Where's the bell? I want to hear the bell. Oh, still having that moment of silence, which turned into 2 moments, 3 moments, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because it was a really solemn occasion, the attack on their citadel to democracy.
Bless America.
And of course, he says, God bless America, Hakeem Jeffries. After all these people claim that America is racist, sexist, homophobic. Oh, is that it? It was like a 15-minute speech? Well, where's the bell? Oh, here we go. And they've got what looks like a sailor. Maybe it's a Marine.
Charles, leaving good.
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
Metropolitan Police Department officers Gunther Hashida, Kyle DeFry.
Okay, saying the names here. Ring the bell. One more time. 3's the charm. And they got a couple of kids, which you know that they what do you call that? That they I shouldn't say groomed, but that they prep for this. Ring the bell again. 3rd time's the charm. So that's the video today. Thought I'd share this with you. Washington, D.C. has this solemn ceremony in remembrance the 2nd anniversary of 1/6/21, the new 9/11. What's 9/11? Oh, I don't know. That was back in 2001 when you had all these crazy terrorists that flew planes into a building. Well, we don't want to worry about that. That was back then. This is now. This is now. As we protect our shrine, our cathedral, our citadel to democracy. So if you enjoyed the video, and this is another one-take video, it is what it is today. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. You can also follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can find me at Twitter, Cultural Confederacy at Twitter. Remember, this is the Cultural Confederacy, where the past crashes with the present. This is the Cultural Confederacy saying peace out. Catch you next time.